Alright, time for another puzzle. This is I think the fourth one at this point. I believe so. Yeah, the fourth puzzle. So we go for downtown Bikini Bottom. This one took us quite a while to get, and we got floating Krabby Patties, or Krabby Patty bags around. We got these platforms that we jumped on, or that we were using to get across the goo. Apparently you can stand on one of these, actually. Fun fact. You stand on the foreman. We got the foreman standing right here. Kind of. Oh yeah, you can stand on the foreman. That's pretty cool. Stand on anything else here? Just kind of having fun while we're still in the puzzle level. Can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, here we go. Alright, so there's your treasure chest. It's going to be in the construction zone, actually.
Bring it around town.
Wherever floats your boat, SpongeBob. Alright, so ahead of us is the construction site. Got some more of these guys back again for more battling aspirators. But I don't really feel like fighting construction workers, so I'm just gonna let them do their job. Do their job, which is highly... what are they doing? Like, what is he doing? He's just sitting there with a jackhammer endlessly, like he doesn't even do anything. Like, his claws aren't even attached to the jackhammer. They just go kind of like over it, like they clip sort of through it. Like, the jackhammer, the handles of the jackhammer clip through the lower part of his claws. Like, how's that work exactly? That doesn't look like he's even holding it. But enough of that. Maybe it's Larry's clone. Maybe it's Larry's cousin or something, like his hapless cousin. That's, you know, having a mediocre life compared to Larry. I mean, like, he still looks fit and everything, but he doesn't look very happy doing his job. So unhappy the fact that he actually attacks random passerbys. But here's a treasure for downtown Bikini Bottom.
There we go. Everything's spick and span the way it should be.
If it's cleaning you enjoy, then have I got the ship for you.
Stay back, you no-good ghost wrangler, 'cause I've got a knuckle sandwich with your name on it.
There's no need to resort to violence when I can just hypnotize you into obedience.
You know, on a totally separate note, it's not thinking about Sandy getting pirate napped here. I was looking at the artwork of the artwork of the cover for the game, like the case and yeah, just the case of the game. There's like no advertisement whatsoever of the jellyfish net. You have ads for, like, it hasn't, like, there's an ad for the reef blower, there's an ad for the merman costume, but none whatsoever. Like, there's no indication whatsoever on the artwork of the game that you're gonna be doing any jellyfishing. That's kind of funny. But either way, at this point, Dutchman has kidnapped literally all of our friends, like all 5 of them. Squidward, Patrick, Gary, Mr. Krabs, and Sandy. Everyone's just gone at this point. Like, we're completely on our own. You know, except for Larry over here, but he's not going to do much. I'm sorry, Larry, but you just didn't become lovable that much until Season 11. I have an affection for Larry in Season 11. I just have to say that much. Okay, so at this point, there's literally nothing else we can do but move on. We're 100% complete in Bikini Bottom, except for bringing 50 jellyfish to Larry, but in order to do that, we need to move on. Down to Bikini Bottom, we're completely done there. Tree Dome, 100% done there. Jellyfish Fields, 100%. So the only thing left for us to do is to move on. And up next, we have Chum World. Yep. The world that was advertised just a few episodes ago, we can now finally go to. So the Chum World bus stop happens to be right here. So let's jump on the bench and head on over there. Now, currently at this point, you should have a total of 27 jellyfish and 863 doubloons. So if you've been collecting all the jellyfish up to this point, you only need to get 23 in Chum World to gain access to Goo Lagoon. But there are a total of 40 jellyfish in Chum World, so you might as well go ahead and collect all of them anyways while you're there.
Look out, Chum World! Here I come!
Okay, so one complaint I will issue with the PlayStation 2 version is that I've actually seen quite a few... I swear I didn't run into this issue when I did the actual practice run of this game, but, you know, practice run of the PS2 version. But I've been seeing a lot of frame rate drops here and there throughout the game, and so, I mean, that's the only issue I've had with the PS2 version over the GameCube version, is the frame rate drops. I don't think I ran into any frame rate drops when I was doing the GameCube version. So there's that, I guess, but otherwise, aside from the loading glitch, the PS2 version still turned out to be better. Okay, so anyways, we got, this is Chum World. If I mentioned, yeah, Chum World. It's the 5th world of the game, or the... yeah, it's the 5th world of the game if you count, wait, no? Yeah, it's the 5th world of the game if you count Bikini Bottom, 4th if you don't. So here's that. So throughout the world, you're going to have these bundles of balloons everywhere. Make sure to check all these, because they will typically be hiding doubloons inside them. Why? I have no idea why whatsoever. But either way, very happy to finally be here. This is the as close to a creepy level as we get, actually. And honestly, it's creepy enough, because, you know, all these it clowns everywhere. It's to be expected. But mostly, you just want to get to your jellyfishing costume once again as soon as possible, because, yep, jellyfish everywhere. Everywhere we go, we need to wear that fishing gear costume. Oh boy. Now, Chum World's actually pretty interesting because it's the first world of the game to actually have area-specific music, which would be nice if, except for the fact that the area-specific music is the only music you can hear in this entire level. Yeah, whenever they introduce a new song, they always manage to, you know, run it into the ground, basically. Because, yeah, this is the only song you hear in the entire level, and the jellyfishing net, or the fishing gear costume is the only music you hear for the rest of the game. So it still doesn't make it better, the fact that this level has different music from the rest of the game. You know, it just doesn't... You know, what's even worse is the fact that whenever you change costumes, it resets, too. Like, even in the PS2 version, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. I could easily be wrong, I just don't remember. But I just know that in terms of looping music, the PS2 version at least doesn't restart the music again at the very beginning, as I mentioned before. But either way, we've just got a lot of doubloons to go around collecting before I do anything else. So, stand on this, and this will give you enough of a boost to get up here. Get up to these random doubloons on this random cliff right here. Polluted goo. Ew. Also, over here, we have a jellyfish. Okay. Now, this infinitely looping roller coaster, just wow. One thing I always loved to do growing up is to ride it, so let's give it a try, see if we can do it. I know you can ride in the GameCube version, but what about here? Yep, you can. Here it is, everyone. HD POV of your favorite Six Flags ride. The infinite looping coaster of Chum World. Six Flags over Chum World. With no floors, too, so it's a floorless roller coaster. Oh, boy. I'm gonna get so much flack for this. I mean, look at this. There's no floors, and these fish are just dead. Literally, they're dead. There's no animation on them. It's just creepy. Oh, my God. This is like nightmare fuel to the ultimate. Like, these poor fish have been on this ride forever, and they've died. They're just two random fish corpses on this roller coaster here. How can you get more creepy than that? I mean, they could have at least made these fish blink or something to indicate that they're still alive, but no. Just no animation on them whatsoever. Oh my God. Someone should make a creepypasta about this. This is your creepypasta fuel. Anyways, so with that out of the way, with that nightmare fuel out of the way, I mean, let's go ahead and continue catching some more jellyfish. What do you say? Get our mind off of things, okay? Alright, so, on the other side of the carnival here, we have more jellyfish. We have a buoy. We have random posts out in the sea here, and we have some random floating barrels, which obviously once we stand on them, they're gonna, you know, sink. So, what do you expect? But you have to go out here anyways to get these doubloons. Now, in Chum World, there are a total of 314 doubloons. Yeah. But don't worry, there's gonna be, well, actually, I think, yeah, actually, to tell you guys the truth, Chum World has the most doubloons, I believe in, actually, no. Yeah, Downtown Bikini Bomb still has a B. So, out of all the worlds in the game, Downtown Bikini Bomb has the most doubloons, Jellyfish Fields has the most jellyfish, and, well, Downtown Bikini Bomb also has the, well, actually, does it? No, actually, Goo Lagoon has sand dollars you have to collect, and it has more than Downtown Bikini Bomb, so, yeah, there's that. Okay, so I think we've collected all the jellyfish we need to. Anyways, let's play this game right here, because this is our first layer tile right here.
What do I need to play this game?
All you need is a good throwing arm to play the porthole plunge. You gotta try to plug a ball in each of the 3 portholes on the side of the ship. Understand? Keep your eye on the anchor and start shooting hoops.
This game's actually kind of broken because you don't even need to, like, you can get as close to the ship as you want, so you can basically, like, cheat this, basically. Not only that, but also the hit detection's, like, kind of, super generous, actually. It's uber generous. Like, you can, like, just hit, like, right next to it, and it'll still count it as actually going into the hole, so. Funny how easy it is, but there you go. You plugged all the portholes!
That was luck, all luck. I mean, nice job there, sport. Here's your prize.
I seem to recall someone saying something like that at my last date. You plugged all the portholes. Okay, enough of that. Let's pick up our first layer tile. Yes. Yeah, I know I say S a lot. I guess you could say I'm an S-aholic. Alright, anyways. There's a jellyfish here. I could have sworn I collected this guy already, but whatever. Alright, so we got some more games to play. More games. Because you know me, guys, I love to play them games. I'm playing a game right now. See, it's a SpongeBob game. Alright, we don't, well, actually, if anything, we're gonna need the merman costume. Yeah, for once, we're gonna need the mermaid man costume. Don't get used to it, though, because it's only for one single room where you actually need it. What, I'm trying to remember, is there anywhere else we need it? Nope, that's it. That's literally it. Okay, let's play this game.
How is this game played?
Okay, the Inflato game works like this. A balloon is surrounded by 4 buttons. You gotta slam all the buttons really fast to blow the balloon up and pop it. Do you need me to repeat that? Start stomping!
It's very simple as usual. Just be prepared. As soon as you step on the platform, the camera's gonna change, so be prepared for that. It can easily throw you off, but there we go. Okay. So, this is actually pretty easy. All you gotta do is just slam all 4 of the buttons at once. You don't have to hit them in a specific combination or anything like that. It's just very simple. As simple as you would imagine. That's interesting. With the Rayman costume, SpongeBob actually hits he hits a fist on the ground. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's a very nice effect, actually. Okay, so that's our P. I'd say we earned that P quite well. Alright, so next up is the one reason why you want to have the Mermaid Man costume on for the carnival. It's this guy right here.
You are one tough customer. But Plankton gave me specific orders not to let you into the big top.
Listen, clown, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Orders are orders, but maybe we could make a deal. I'll light 5 targets nearby, and if you can extinguish them all really quickly, then maybe I could use it as an excuse to leave this door.
Light 'em up and stand back.
Alright. I don't know how that counts as an excuse to Plankton to leave the door, but I guess it is. It's like, clown, why'd you leave your post? That's totally how Plankton talks, by the way. Well, you see, the sponge came along and he extinguished these 5 targets, so, you know, I had to leave my post. Huh, okay. That's legit. Okay. Anyways, yeah, these targets are pretty easy there. Just kind of throw in the direction of the targets and you'll get them. Unless you're like me and you throw like crap, like you're drunk or something. There we go. You extinguish all the targets. Thank you, game. Thank you, Catherine Obvious.
I beat your challenge, clown, so take your stinky breath elsewhere. Come on! on, shake a fin, move it.
So you don't get a lair tile for doing that, but you unlock the big top, which is one of the 3 areas of Chum World. But we're gonna go ahead and save that for later. In the meantime, we have a whole nother part of the carnival area to explore. Actually, Midway Games is what it's called. Let's head on over there. Of course, it's more of the carnival, because obviously we've got more rides, actually. Yeah, it's Midway Games either way. So yeah, this Midway Games area, or carnival, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, I guess I should change my costume. Well, we can actually do that later. There's another tent in this area, so we'll be good. So, I'll be back later, Plankton. It took me forever to actually understand this when I was a kid, but basically what it means is that Plankton will not appear here until you complete Goo Lagoon. As dumb as it is, you have to literally complete all of the other areas of the game, with the exception of the final area, in order for Plankton to appear here. That's something a lot of people didn't understand when I was doing the walkthrough this game back in 2011. That's why Plankton doesn't appear yet. You have to get all of the lair tiles of all other worlds of the game, except for the final world of the game. So that's how you get Plankton. That's how you solve Plankton's riddle there. Now, when I first read that as a kid, I thought it said, "I'll be back later, Plankton," as in SpongeBob talking to Plankton saying he'll be back later. But no, it's actually Plankton leaving a message saying he'll be back later. You know, and the Plankton head being on top of that barrel doesn't really give a proper indication on what to do necessarily there. Either way, on top of this right here, we have the O. And to get the N, you super jump off of the top of that ride to get onto one of the gondolas of the Ferris wheel, and you get another one. Super easy letter tiles. Next up, we have some more doubloons over here. Of course, this will actually lead to a jellyfish, which again we can't get right now because we have one of the awesome costumes that we don't get to use at all very often, but the game doesn't want us to use because it's forcing us to, you know, get into a fishing gear costume to get 100% in completing this level. And it's got another jellyfish, another clown. I'm gonna stay the heck away from here. We got more. Okay, so we got all the balloons there inside the balloons inside the balloons. Stop collecting the balloons. I'll never get over that phrase. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about unless you saw the comments in my 2011 Let's Play, or 2011 walkthrough the GameCube version. Most of you won't. I'm pretty sure most of you haven't been around that long. Well, maybe. Well, no, because that came before my Barnyard Let's Play, so. You know, just because this walkthrough got watched by like 1 million people, obviously that doesn't mean I got 1 million subscribers, so yeah. There's a fishing gear costume. Now, yeah, it's time to start collecting them jellyfish. Should be getting enough to give to Laria up in this area at least. That is, if you've been getting all the jellyfish up to this point, I must stress. So there's not enough jellyfish in Chum World alone to get to give to Larry. Come on. Come back here, pink jellyfish. No, you won't. You're just following your same exact route every single time. I apologize for the game devs giving you such a weird path to follow. There we go. Okay, now we need to go back and collect the other jellyfish that I skipped, and then we'll be taking on the 2 other areas of Chum World, although we obviously won't be finishing that in this episode, but still. In fact, actually, we're getting close to the end here. So I think what we'll do is we'll just collect these last jellyfish here, and then I'll end off this episode. This will be up to our time limit pretty much at this point. Well, close. Sans the cutscenes I have to cut out. Come on. Come back here. Come back and be caught. Thank you. There we go. Being caught too. And finally, that one green jellyfish up on the cliff up here. Come on, come on. Oh boy. Okay, I almost had my first death Let's Play there. Nope. You can't kill me, game. I'm too good for ya. I've got 17 years of experience behind me, so I'm not going to let that go. After 17 years of playing this game, you think I'd be able to easily have a deathless run in this game. Well, that's not always the case. Okay, I think we've caught all the jellyfish in this area. Let me make sure. Look around first. so yeah, that's it. That's it for this area. Pretty much at this point, almost cleaned up the entire Midway Games area of Chum World. How are we doing, Jellyfish? 43. 7 more, and then we'll be able to access Goo Lagoon. Not that we're going to be going there immediately, but still. We just have to get every single doubloon, or every single letter tile in this world, except for one, and it's called Catch Plankton If You Can. You won't be able to do that mission yet until you complete every other letter tile, or every other world in the entire game except for the last one. Again, just a reminder. Just a reminder. We're past that clown there, and we're going to, once again, bounce up to the top of this pipe. And we're going to go up here, because there's more, 4 more doubloons up here, as well as a pair of pants. It was nice of Plankton to leave pairs of my pants lying around here. Now, I know we've seen Plankton wearing SpongeBob's pants, but still, I wouldn't think that he would have like a bunch of them lying around his amusement park. That just seems kind of odd, you know? Very, very strange of Plankton to do that. Okay. Just about done here, and alright, so with capturing that green jellyfish, we're going to end things off here. So, next time on Revenge of the Flying Dutchman PlayStation 2, we will take on the Big Top of Chum World, and then the Chum Pot. And with that, we'll be done with Chum World and ready to move on to Goo Lagoon. See you guys, and thanks so much for watching. Goodbye. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I'd like to give a special shout out to currently my only patron, JC the Texas Scratcher. If you like what you see, consider supporting me on Patreon, and subscribing and clicking the like button for notifications. See you guys in the next video tomorrow. Bye.